Black Light here. I want to start off by giving a shout out to Brother Levi Kareem and his Kareem Bean Pies. I've been knowing this brother for a long time. I don't have no animosity. And his bean pies, if you want some, you call 313-371-7033. And I think he got some fish too. You know, it can be sold at a 313-527. What's that? Triple set. Wait. 313-527. I can't read my own handwriting. 777. Yeah. Located at 11429 East 7 Mile Road at Davidson Fish. Telephone number there is 313-893-1106. I hope I got those numbers right. If not, I'll correct it on the next go around. But, you know, I haven't seen that brother, man, in about 10, 15 years, maybe more. And he's over at R.J. Watkins, a black man television station on Victor. I got to get the number of that. But I used to be over there. So, you know, they still my family. Even though I haven't seen them in maybe about 15 years, something like that. But Brother Sammy, I heard you was over there too. And I hope y'all brothers breaking bread together. You know, you over there with the Son of Man. I ain't mad at none of y'all. I hold no animosity with y'all. That's why I'm giving y'all this shout out. Think tanks should be in each neighborhood or each community. The neighborhoods, most neighborhoods in Detroit, got a lot of vacant buildings. I remember one time with Minister Sami, and they had a building. All I had to do was fix it up. But with my schedule, ain't no way in the world I could fix it. It was a 4-family flat, I think, a 2-family flat. I forgot what street it was on, Elmhurst or either Tuxedo, one of those. And this was way back a long time ago, 20, 30 years back. Buildings were vacated, falling down, needed work. But at that particular time, I had inherited my grandmother's rooming house, and plus I had a house of my own, and plus I had a job, and plus I was on the radio. So I didn't have no help on it, so I had to let it go. But we here in Detroit, we let a whole lot of neighborhoods go down the tube by being over 80% black or somewhere around. Might not be 80% now, but it's well over 50%, 60% black in Detroit. And the brothers ain't doing nothing. Ain't trying to refurbish or rehab no buildings. Schools, man. They got schools. They got uh, empty lots, blocks and blocks of empty lots, uh, apartment buildings, abandoned factories, abandoned warehouses. You know, and these brothers, I gotta say now, if this was Arabs over in Dearborn, they been took over Detroit. They probably done took it over because I believe they done bought up half of those vacant houses and buildings and whatever. They got all the gas stations. They got all these supermarkets. They got all the. They even got auto mechanics wrapped up. You know. So and the brothers ain't doing nothing, man. Half the brothers either working for Chrysler or Fords or whatever, and trying to move around white people because they neighborhoods is fixed up, see. And I remember one time I was in the mosque #1. A tornado hit my house, and brothers wouldn't help me get it, hook it up, and I got upset about that, but I ain't mad at them. I had to the house ended up getting towed down. I don't know who that lot belonged to, but we end up moving, me and my family, and we had a good spot now. I'll go into that on another day. But can you imagine if we put our heads together, we could put factories, solar panels. We can build cars that run on hydrogen, water. We can build, all you gotta do is get some of those old junk cars, pimp them out, and we could rehab in the whole neighborhoods. We can even start building houses on those vacant lots. But brothers not gonna do that. They're barely trying to get businesses. There's very few brothers. They got a program where the city will pick up half the cost on a bill on a business that you got in the mind. All you got to do is get the location and have a little starting money, and the city will help you. And a whole lot of brothers is opening up businesses. And I'm glad to see Nation of Islam, Kareem, brother Levi Kareem. I'm glad to see him getting this thing together, advertising with a black radio television station. So we got to come together, promote each other. I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't mad at my people. And see, that's the deal. Our people are mad at our people for some relative or somebody done did. And a brother say, hell no, I ain't helping that nigga. Nigga won't help me. You know. We like the Hatfields and the McCoys, you know. All these gangs fighting each other over centuries. You know. It's going to be about a century. We're going to still be fighting each other. And when we look up, we're going to be right back in slavery again, behind the 8 ball again. So, forget about what the white man doing as far as political. We know how he roll. Now it's time to get ourselves together. You know. Take Detroit over, man. I mean, it's already over 50% black here anyway. But we done got out of pocket, lazy. So that's why we need think tanks. Once we get these think tanks, we can get plans developed and then put them into motion with these youngsters. Maybe that'll keep them off the streets. This is Black Light. Stay tuned.